Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Pantone Polishes. The Pantone color for 2025 is officially Mocha Mousse. This is a brown, a mocha brown that is trending for 2025. When I saw that initially, I was not necessarily too thrilled with it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a big mocha polish wearer. I will wear shades like that periodically, but it's not something that I do very often just because it's really tricky trying to find the right color for my specific skin tone. With that said, I did a little bit of research and wanted to put together a video talking about different polishes that you can use for Pantone colors. I do not have enough polishes in my collection to do just specifically that Mocha Mousse color. I have seen other people do videos and most of that is around that Mocha Mousse shade. I don't have near enough in my collection to do that, unfortunately, so what I decided to do is do lots of research, and upon my research I found that the shade, there's like 6 specific shades, I want to say, that is a Pantone type color. While the specific one is that Mocha Mousse, there are other options that are really trending for 2025. So I wanted to go through my collection, see what I could find that would potentially work for those several shades that are potentially trending at this point. So with this, it showed that we had people doing, like, there's some Skittle options that I've seen pop up, and a bunch of different, like, nail art. Everybody is going into this mocha theme with, they're just running with it. They are really just running with it, and we've got a lot of different nail art options that I'm seeing pop up on social media. There are so many different color options for really fun manicures to go with this Pantone color, and I was interested to see what I could find in my collection that would work as an option for these different types of manicure ideas. Got a huge array of colors. We've got some light tones, we've got some taupey shades, we get into like the darker caramel, almost mocha colors. So the first color that I chose, this is one that I recently got as a part of a mystery box from Colorclub. This is Birthday Suit. So this one is a very light neutral. It is a cream shade. Formula is really good with this one. It definitely leans more of that, like, I almost want to call it like coffee creamer type color. On my swatch, it looks a little bit darker than it does here in the bottle. I will say that with some of these, they swatch a little bit darker than they look in the bottle. But anyway, so I thought this would be a great option as well. This is a new color that I have not actually wore yet, but I revisited my collection to try to prepare for today, and I thought, wait a minute, how did I not pull that one? So the next one is going to be Icelanded, a bottle of OPI. This one was, I wasn't sure if it would work for this video or not, but I thought I'm going to pull it anyway. This is kind of like that taupey neutral shade. It is a taupey cream that I think would be great for the season that we're in. This is kind of, we're getting into that like mocha type color range, caramel color. I have a new one from Colorclub. This is Best Dressed List. This one definitely is kind of like that caramely mocha. This is a new one. I got it as a mystery polish in a Colorclub order recently, and I thought this would be perfect for a potential polish for the Pantone color of the year. I thought this would be absolutely gorgeous. Now I will say, when this is swatched, it pulls a little bit like mauvey nude, mauvey caramel, I would say. In the bottle, I don't really see that mauve, but in my swatch, you see a little bit of like a mauvey base to it, as China Glaze loves you a latte. So this is going to be that latte type color. It's kind of that brown. On my swatch, it has a little bit of like an orangey brown base, but I thought this would be great, potentially just as an option if you have this available. This is a great color choice. I've seen photos pop up on social media that this is a great option for colors for 2025. Kind of stay with that like chocolatey theme, mocha theme. This is another great choice. I have one from Zoya. This is one that's new to me, and I think I got in a mystery box a while back. This is D. So this is another one that is very similar to like the Colorclub polish we talked about, but it is a hint darker. This is kind of like that milk chocolate vibe. This again is another contender. I think this was roughly about a 3-coater on my swatch, but it is a great option. This is really nice formula, beautiful color choice. I do love a good like chocolatey mocha shade when I am feeling like wearing something like that. These are great options to have in your collection for sure. I have another one from China Glaze. This one I actually thought I destashed as well and was pleasantly surprised that I still had it. So this is Brew That, and this is a deeper chocolate. This one is very similar to that Zoya, but this one I feel is deeper in tone. I want to say the Zoya shade, there's a little bit, I'll try to hold them up so you guys can see them. I feel like side by side, they are definitely a little bit different. I don't think they're potentially going to be the same color. So here you can see them side by side. I feel like that Zoya shade has, I don't know if it has a little bit of red in there potentially. It's definitely a little bit lighter in color. And even on my swatch, they're definitely a little bit different. They're similar polishes, so I would say if you have one or the other of these, they would be great options to pull out. So last up is kind of like a deep chocolate, and this is not as dark of a chocolate as I was planning on going. I wanted to go a little deeper, but I thought, you know what, I want to stick to the mainstream polishes if I can, or, you know, more affordable polishes for today. So I pulled this one. I don't know if you can actually get it. It is Morgan Taylor's Expresso Yourself. So this is a like espresso chocolate color. This is an espresso chocolate. This is an espresso color, so it is that, you know, like coffee vibe that is popular right now. So this is a great option. I don't know that I've actually wore this one. I thought I had a chocolate from OPI, and it may have been potentially gotten destashed because I think it was similar to this one, and I didn't feel like I needed both, something like that. But if you have anything that is in this color story, even a little bit deeper, I did see that some deeper vampier chocolatey shades are trending for 2025 as well. So even if you have something deeper than this, it is going to be a great option for the season. I did also want to mention there's a couple polishes that I don't have in my collection that I thought would be a great option for those of you that maybe don't have a huge amount of shades like this to use. There are some options for picking up a few polishes that would work great for those Pantone colors. I have heard that China Glaze Beaches and Toes is a great option, and that is a really nice neutral that has a little bit of sparkle to it. I don't have that one. I had almost picked that polish up a few years ago and was never able to get my hands on it. I think that was part of like a, I don't know if it was some neutral theme, and I can't remember what the collection was, but I really wanted Beaches and Toes. I talked myself out of it because I wasn't sure if it would look great on my skin tone, but if you have that one, this would be a great time to bring it out and add it to a manicure. I think that is a gorgeous shade. So if you have it, I highly recommend you try to pull that one out. One other thing I wanted to mention was I do know that if you're familiar, I've talked about Nails Inc. Speedy Gloss polishes before. Walmart has a like nude line from this brand. So if you, again, aren't one that has a huge amount of polish, or you don't have a specific color for a Pantone polish, this would be a great option. You have got light shades, so you've basically got nudes for any skin tone is what this collection. They are right around $8 at Walmart, and they have a huge array of color choices. I know you can get them in store. I think you can order them on Walmart's website or through the app. So if that's something that, you know, you find, maybe you could find something that you don't have in your collection that you are in need of, that would be a great option as well. I love the Speedy Gloss line. I've talked about it before. It is a great fast dry polish option, and I love that they have this neutral line, especially since these neutral shades are really popular for 2025. You could make some great Skittles. You could do some beautiful nail art with those polishes, so that is definitely something that you can look into if you are interested. They are really great polishes, and I love that they have those perfect shades for this time of year. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing before you leave. I talk about nail polish on this channel twice a week and would love to have you be part of the channel. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you in the next one.